A gardener plants 2 tomato plants in the same garden. The soil is the same. The sunlight is the same. The watering schedule is the same. Yet after a few weeks, one plant looks strong, green, and full of flowers, while the other struggles with pests, slower growth, and fewer tomatoes. At first, this seems difficult to explain. Most people assume the answer must be fertilizer, watering, or the tomato variety itself. But many experienced gardeners have noticed something surprising over the years. Sometimes the plants growing beside a tomato can influence its health more than we realize. That may sound a little backward. How could a nearby flower or herb affect a tomato plant? Yet time after time, gardeners observe the same pattern. Certain plant combinations seem to create a healthier, more balanced growing environment. If this feels confusing, that's very common. You're not doing anything wrong. In fact, many gardeners spend years focusing only on the tomato plant itself while overlooking what is happening around it. Today we'll explore 8 companion plants that may help tomatoes grow in a more natural and balanced way. One of them surprises many gardeners because it doesn't seem like an obvious tomato companion at all. Before explaining why this happens, it helps to understand something many gardens quietly demonstrate every season. Plants do not grow in isolation. In nature, different species share space constantly. Some attract pollinators. Some help improve soil conditions. Others influence insect activity. Together, they create a small ecosystem. This idea is often called companion planting. At its heart, companion planting is simply the practice of growing plants that benefit one another in some way. The benefits are often indirect. A neighboring flower might attract bees. An herb might confuse certain pests with its scent. Another plant may help create a healthier environment below the soil surface. The goal is not perfection. The goal is balance. Many gardeners notice that tomatoes rarely perform their best when they stand completely alone. When surrounded by carefully chosen companions, the garden often feels more active and resilient. Helpful insects appear more often. Pollination improves. The growing space becomes more diverse. One of the most popular tomato companions is basil. Many gardeners already enjoy growing basil because it is useful in the kitchen. But basil may offer benefits beyond flavor. Its strong fragrance can contribute to a more diverse scent environment in the garden. While no plant can guarantee protection from pests, many gardeners enjoy pairing basil with tomatoes because the 2 plants seem to grow comfortably together. Another benefit involves pollinators. Basil flowers can attract bees and other beneficial insects. More pollinator activity can support overall garden health. There is also a practical advantage. Tomatoes and basil often enjoy similar growing conditions. Both appreciate sunshine and consistent moisture. This makes them convenient neighbors. Many gardeners simply enjoy the way these 2 plants complement each other. Over time, it becomes one of those classic garden partnerships that people continue planting year after year. But basil is only the beginning. Another companion often found near tomatoes is marigold. At first glance, marigolds seem to be included mainly for their bright flowers. They certainly add color to the garden. Yet their role can be much more interesting than decoration alone. Marigolds attract beneficial insects and help increase biodiversity around tomato plants. Their cheerful blooms create activity throughout the growing season. What surprises many gardeners is that some of the most discussed benefits happen below the soil surface. Certain types of marigolds have long been associated with healthier soil environments and reduced pressure from some soil-dwelling pests. While results can vary, gardeners have observed these relationships for generations. This creates an important lesson. Sometimes the most valuable changes in a garden are invisible. We see flowers above ground, but the real story may be unfolding beneath our feet. Next come members of the onion family. Garlic, onions, chives, and similar plants have strong natural scents. These scents may help create a more complex environment for insects searching for tomato plants. Again, this is not a guarantee. Gardening rarely offers guarantees. But many growers appreciate the way these plants contribute to overall garden diversity. Chives are especially useful in smaller spaces. Their compact growth allows them to fit comfortably near tomatoes without taking up much room. Garlic and onions can also work well when planted with proper spacing. The key is balance. Tomatoes still need adequate airflow and room to grow. This brings us to an important point. Protection is helpful, but attracting the right visitors can sometimes be even more valuable. One companion plant known for doing exactly that is nasturtium. Nasturtiums are colorful flowers with a relaxed growing habit. They attract pollinators while also adding beauty to the garden. Many gardeners appreciate nasturtiums because they contribute to a lively ecosystem. Bees often visit their blooms, increasing activity throughout the area. Some gardeners also use nasturtiums as a kind of distraction plant. In certain situations, insects may show interest in nasturtiums instead of more valuable crops. This can help spread insect pressure across the garden rather than concentrating it on tomatoes alone. The result is often a healthier balance. At this point, it may be tempting to assume that adding more companion plants will always create better results. This is one of the most common misunderstandings in companion planting. A crowded garden can create new problems. Too many plants competing for space may reduce airflow. Poor airflow can increase moisture around leaves. Excess moisture sometimes creates conditions that encourage disease. Helpful plants still need room to breathe. Many gardening challenges come not from choosing the wrong companion but from placing companions too close together. A simple observation can help. If leaves remain damp for long periods or plants seem crowded, spacing may need adjustment. Fortunately, companion planting does not require heavy work. Small changes often make a meaningful difference. Climate also plays a role. A gardener in a dry region may have a very different experience from someone gardening in a humid climate. Hot summers, cool summers, frequent rainfall, and long dry periods all influence how plants interact. This explains why one gardener may praise a particular companion while another sees only modest results. In hot climates, companion plants may help create a slightly more balanced environment around the soil. In humid regions, proper spacing becomes especially important to encourage airflow. Cooler regions may experience different pollinator activity than warmer areas. These differences are normal. They do not mean someone is gardening incorrectly. They simply reflect the reality that every garden is unique. This is why observation matters so much. The garden itself often becomes the best teacher. And now we come to one of the most overlooked tomato companions. Many gardeners